Well, today I poured these sidewalks and I float finished them, but I also put some brick underneath the sidewalk so you just don't have concrete showing. A little bit of a more classier look, I think. Very easy and simple to do. I got the concrete at like a step, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Now we're going to tear out these set of sidewalks right here. We got a crack here, and they're solid concrete. We're not going to do that the next time. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. They got cracks in them. I'm going to show you what I do. This is our next project. Now we got a crack here, so we're going to cut it straight right there. Just want to point that out. See how thick that one was? I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do later with the brick. Why don't you look under that? See under there? I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I made a form. I put a little piece of plywood to put a 1-inch outlay here, and that's where I'm going to lay my form. I laid them out in steps first. These are all, I just put it in. I didn't really make it 100% yet, but now I got to come down here and fill this with modified. Ask me what modified is. All it is basically gravel with stone dust in it, and it packs and keeps a lot of the water out too. I'll show you what I'm doing. I got a piece of wire mesh. I'm going to cut it right through. I'm going to put it down like that. That's it. I got my screen down. This is all tamped underneath it. A little bit of cement there, this way, I'm going to put a brick in there, just like that, except a little taller. Put a brick in there, right even with the top, just like that. Another one over here. Brick in there like that, just like that. Put another one in. Just like that. Brick I just laid. Just gonna join them up a little bit, like that. You can see that. Then I get a little concrete mix here. I throw a little modified in. Next day I could tamp it good because the cement is all dried here. Now I'm getting some sand going around the edges. Like I told you, I don't want that concrete sticking to nothing. I'm getting some regular black paper because I do not want it to stick to anything. I'm going to put it right in here like that. all ready with my steps. I got my black paper down so nothing touches the brick. Concrete got to slide. Got my black paper here against the building. Got my black paper here. Then I got all my screed key in because I'm the only mason here and I'm the guy that has to finish everything. I don't want time going around with a cutting tool. Then we're going to make plastic right there, and that's it. And then tomorrow we'll do that.
Can I dump it? Yeah, put another one in there. Both sides.
Flat. Go around with our sides again. Get everything.
I got Robin and Tracy's on the first swimming pool, and I had the concrete broke. I had to take it out so I cut the square pieces out. It's a paperweight.
That was a good idea. It's a little low here. First run done.
How can I get over?
You gotta go out on the road and go over.
I'm gonna make sure there's not a car for you, okay?
Don't step in that oil. That's oil there. See it? Oh. You know how it makes a streak of rainbow on the street?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Mama, let's go.
Final run.
Sit there doing, yeah, but he's doing good though, you know? Nice and pretty. Thank you. Follow my racing, right? You got the best pilot in the world right there. I'm telling you what, this is great. Everybody take out a flight. I'm right there beside you.
This off. No. You get some air pockets. You just wet it first like this. Get yourself a little Portland of sand. Just rub it in. Just like that. Hides all those sins. I'm going to talk about that job a little bit. First of all, it was a residential job, and from the last video I had that brick. So when you've seen them ripping those old sidewalks apart, you've seen some parts were thick, some parts were skinny. When they put them all together like steps like that, skinny part was what cracked all the time. So I don't like doing that. I like separating everything where it's easy to fix if I ever had to do that. Now if you're working on a commercial job, they usually come straight down the bank with rods going through it, and then they step on top of that, so it's one continuous piece. But that's not the case here, and it was a residential, so I wanted to make it look a little better. Also, that sidewalk when I first got there was pitched down towards the house. Every time it rained, all the water from the yard and everything would go down towards the house and down around the back. I didn't want that. I wanted it pitched towards the street. I filled the bottom with modified because modified packs and it don't let the water through. If I left gravel come through there, all the water would come through underneath the sidewalk and the gravel. I wanted to make sure the water went that way and off the sidewalk. You see, when I laid the brick and just put the wire mesh down, when you put modified down, you put down 3-4 inches and then you tamp it. You put another 3-4 inches, you tamp it. And then I put the wire mesh down in the brick and I just laid the sidewalk on top. If I ever wanted to, I could always move those sidewalks. Another thing, when you're using the discrete key, those sidewalks are locked into each other, so one will never sink and pop up. If they ever move, they'll kind of move together. The tools you use, well, I used what we call a float, concrete float. They all come in different sizes. Here's a newer one, that's a round one, that's a swimming pool. Here's an old one, you can see how worn out that is. The old timers would use wooden floats, and I actually seen them still for sale, but the old timers would make their own tools. So don't let anybody tell you you have to use a certain tool. You could use any tool you want as long as it works. And even when you're using your edgers, that's a more expensive one, it's a standard one, but you could use the cheap ones too. Depends on how much work you're going to do. These cut in a little deeper, depends on the job. So this is a divider, this is more of a professional one, but I like discrete key. That's it, I just want to turn you on to that. That's one of the bigger ones I use. That way I can really get it straight when I'm going. I have like a little affiliate site, so if you're going to buy any of these tools, it'll give you an idea what they cost, and then you can buy it wherever you want. So that's it for this video. I'm going to continue the series. So thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. Until next time.